What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. We are playing some Dragonheir Silent Gods. This is a sponsored video, so huge shout out to Dragonheir for sponsoring the video. You can download the game using the link in my description as well as the pinned comment. There's also a promo code for you to enter as well, so be sure to use it while it is still active. The game is available on Windows as well as Mac. You can get it on Epic and Steam players as well as iOS and Android mobile platforms. They've got a new season, guys. Season 3 is Echoes of the Deep, and there's a ton of new stuff, right? We've got new damage types, right? So if we go look at the champs, we now have Aura, we have Shadow champs, and we also have Corrosion champs that have been added into the game. So we are getting more and more powerful champs as we get new seasons. There are 31 new heroes, and of course we're gonna have an exclusive summoning. There's an exclusive summoning for these heroes, season 3 summon, which you'll have an opportunity to get exclusive champions from season 3. We've also got new equipment and artifacts, so new exclusive artifacts for the exclusive champions, some other new artifacts as well as a ton of new sets to use, even one-piece sets for your chest plate and your gauntlets, which is amazing. Probably my favorite addition to the game. We've got new dungeon boss mechanics, so all of the main dungeons that we farm, from the domains to the graves to heretical runes and ancient battlefield, all have new mechanics, which I covered in a previous video. But I'm excited for the new season, guys. It is awesome. There's a new sandbox as well. We have the Sea of the Dead is the new sandbox, so a lot of new stuff. We're going to be talking about Grave of Venom stage 9 in this video because we know we got to farm Grave of Venom. You got to get your gear. Now, I could come in with a much faster team, a speed run team, but we're going to, use an accessible team here. So Poison and Ice is very strong, a very strong elemental affinity combination for season 3. So we're using Poison and Ice. We have Philologia for support. You could bring in, whatever support that you have. I elected to choose her because she has a shield. So we have some decent stats on her, decent HP, a little bit of skill haste. She doesn't have any defense. It's mainly enlightenment and HP to make sure that we get a decent shield out of her. We've got Furbath with the Witch's Remains on. He has on a Puppeteer set, decent HP, not great. He has pretty good defense. He has a ton of accuracy. He's going to be doing some healing for us. He's going to be providing attack penalty as well as defense penalty, because one thing about the boss that we want to mind is the fact that the ultimate is now altered, and so now if you don't have 2 debuffs up on the boss when he uses this ultimate ability, he's going to change target. So that could be switching from your tank to any of your DPS, maybe your support champ, or your CC champ in there. So you want to make sure you have debuffs. We have a few other people provided, well, we have one other person provided debuffs, and that is Latalis. Was also in a Puppeteer set, 3-piece set. He's actually not scrolled up at the moment. I should go scroll him up, right? We've got Spiritual Incense burner on him, so he can increase his ultimate energy after he uses it. And he just has decent HP and accuracy, some skill haste, so he can be taking turns. I should go skill him up. We have Yusha in there providing some damage for us as well. She has an arcane music box. It provides some crit rate, gives her a bonus damage when she has a shield. She does place a shield on herself on her battle skill, so whenever she uses that battle skill, we get a bonus from here. 18% bonus damage is solid, and right now she has decent attack. She has decent crit rate, not 100%, but it's decent. Little bit of crit damage, well, decent amount of crit damage actually. We went with the arcane music box to help out with the crit rate, so we could use a crit damage glove here. We're rocking a 1-piece set. We're going to do increased damage to enemies with defense penalty. Very helpful, solid, rare champion. And then we have Sigrid as well. She has the eyeball of the giant. It is not fully leveled up at the moment. Okay accuracy, not much, but she is over 50%, so 50-50 chance. Got around 209 crit damage. I could put a crit rate glove on her, but we're just gonna use this for now. Decent attack, a little bit of skill haste, so she could, you know, be moving through, gaining some ultimate energy. Let's see how this team runs. It's not going to be a super fast team. I could definitely show you a faster team, which I will after this run. So let's see just how this goes, right? We've got 4 elemental orb poisons here. Yusha's hanging on to this side. She's doing damage on this side for us. We got a few people over on this left side, and as you can see, we didn't have 2 debuffs up, so Yusha got targeted. Very luckily, she did have a shield, and it looks like Sigrid could go down back here. She's taking a lot of damage. For whatever reason, we're not able to keep up all the debuffs that we need. Yusha gets targeted again. This is a god awful run here. We get some heals though. She's getting some heals. Sigrid needs to get some heals ASAP because it's not looking good. Now another thing we could do is bring in, oh my god, come on man, would you land defense down? He does not want to land defense down at all. Vitalis doesn't want to land healing prohibition on the boss. What is going on? We have way over the accuracy threshold. I'm not sure what's going on, but we've got the 2 front elemental orbs out of the way, so now we're pretty much just going to be doing damage to the boss. And as you can see, he is switching targets, but we do have attack penalty up, so we are doing some we are getting some reduction in damage, also getting damage reduction from Falosia's ultimate ability. That helps out a ton. But we should clear this very soon, and as you can see, these rares are actually pumping out some serious damage for us. The Talus probably definitely needs to be scrolled up to be reliable here. He's not scrolled up. I don't know how I missed that. To easily go scroll him up, and it'll be, you know, all the better. But we have not lost any champions. As you can see, boss switching targets because we don't have debuffs up. Vitalis not really landing any debuffs. This is, what is he even doing in the comp right now? He should be contributing a lot more. He's just not right now. All right, and Furbath is acting like he doesn't have the Witch's Remains on at all for whatever reason. He just does not want to land defense penalty, but it's okay because we clear it anyway, right? We clear it anyway, and this is, you know, a somewhat accessible team. By season 3, most people are gonna have Furbath. Everybody will have all of these rares. You may or may not have Falosia, so we could go take a look at some potential champions in this elemental affinity that, you know, could replace Falosia, right? So we're using ice and poison. Could we honestly bring anybody in here that is, you know, obviously Aladia, right, is an option. If you do the fusion for her, you're gonna be able to get a shield from her for sure. She also plays the attack penalty whenever someone under a shield gets, you know, attacked, so she will also provide control immunity for you. She is an option, right? But let's look at some more accessible options. The main thing we really want here is the shield, and there's not going to be too many options that honestly bring you a shield like Falosia does in this elemental affinity. So maybe if you have like Urion or something like that, you elect to go for the ally protection and damage reduction. Even though damage reduction is only placed on himself and the shield is only on himself, he does place ally protection on the team, which will help you with some survivability. If you have any of these other Legos, obviously they can easily come in and support as well, but there's not going to be too many accessible options that can replace Falosia. Now maybe in other elemental affinities, say you're running a fire team and you want to come in and you know, get yourself a shield, you could easily bring in someone like Elminster, who was the D&D champ from season 2. We also have Adolphus, who can provide shields for you, very helpful. Catherine, Fire Radiance, you could bring her in as a support. She's going to be very helpful for you as well. Isolde is kind of difficult to keep alive, even though she does grant a shield, but the sky is the limit. You can achieve anything. The rest of the champs in the comp are pretty accessible, right? So Yusha, you're gonna have, right? The rares you're gonna have. I feel like I don't even have to mention it, you're gonna have Latalis, you're gonna have Sigrid, you're gonna have Yusha, right? So it just comes down to support and how you build the champs, right? Because you could very well go in here without a shield at all and be fine, as long as you have enough healing, as long as you consistently have attack penalty up. Maybe you bring in a champ that can provide you with increased defense, because increased defense can also, you know, be very helpful for you. So someone to place increased defense on your entire team, you know, someone to make sure that you don't just die, right? So you could put these pieces together and easily build an accessible comp for this boss, and hopefully this video helps you out in some way. That's going to be all for this one though, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Be sure to download the game using the link in my description, as well as the pinned comment. And until next time, guys, be good and be well.